Hi there.
Hi, my name is Zora Evans.
Hi, my name is Haley.
Hey, this is Jesse.
And I'm the director, writer, and producer of Comphet.
And I played May in the short film Comphet.
I had a few notable roles on the short film Comphet, those being the director of photography, the grip, the gaffer, and as well as a small acting role.
It's been a huge privilege and a huge honor to be a part of this film and of this project.
The film starts off with two friends named Ava and May who are at a fire pit under the stars, and as the storyline progresses, you're invited inside of Ava's mind, who is totally enamored by May's personality and laughter, and the electricity of love has sparked, and there's a sense of yearning for her best friend that Ava is grappling with, and her boyfriend has not made her feel this way before.
Comphet is a visual performance of a poem I wrote after learning about the concept of compulsory heterosexuality. It's a theory that suggests heterosexuality is assumed and enforced upon individuals by societal norms and patriarchal systems.
I think it talks about a lot of different topics and feelings and emotions that are very relevant today.
To me, Comphet represents the worst and most realistic lens of our patriarchal society. You know, from the beginning, it's been ingrained in us to be straight, and, you know, acceptance is just not fostered usually. And, you know, society would rather leave us confused and anxious, and it takes lifetimes to undo this conditioning. And it's very oppressive to a human's natural instincts when love doesn't have a gender, and, you know, the world gives these strict protocols to how we need to mold ourselves to be a man's companion.
To me, this film is really a story about discovery, change, confusion, and going against societal norms. The topic itself is not new by any means. It's, you know, people have been talking about it for centuries. There's been different discussions. It's mentioned throughout many civilizations and all around the globe. However, I do think that nowadays we have more of an opportunity to express ourselves and to be more open about these typically difficult topics such as sexuality and overall being, you know, different, right?
I hope the film sheds light on how societal expectations can shape our subconscious thoughts and behaviors without us even realizing it.
I really feel that we do live in a very polarized society where our differences are discussed more than what we actually have in common. And it's really caused a huge divide amongst us. It really is a sad thing because we do so much better when we stand together and when we're able to have these discussions and agree to disagree without a huge disagreement or an argument. And just being able to communicate freely.
It just feeds this heartbreak of not being able to be accepted, and it really hinders the journey of finding yourself. And so there's just this confusion of what society wants us to believe and what we instinctively feel is right.
It's about exploring a part of what it actually means to be human, and that is to question what is perceived to be the norm, questioning everything, right?
As someone with a background in psychology and a passion for storytelling, I was compelled to explore this phenomenon creatively.
My favorite part about this film, or filming this, is really the team members that I got to work with. I feel like we all came from various different walks of life, really. We have different things going on in our lives, different interests. We're very different people. But at the end of the day, we're able to understand each other and not just focus on our differences, but most importantly, our similarities.
This is my first time on a set, and having my best friend be in the director role and walk me through what her vision was such a surreal experience. And to be able to work on a film that is just so meaningful to today's society.
The most rewarding aspect was witnessing our small dedicated team come together to bring this vision to life. With just 4 of us, Everyone's contributions were very, very vital. We filmed at my good friend Haley's house, which became the perfect setting for our story.
My experience on set was a pretty enjoyable experience, and matter of fact, all the equipment used on the set was my own personal equipment, which included all the stands, the lighting, the camera, and as well as audio.
Jesse took on multiple roles as our cinematographer, grip, and gaffer. He provided equipment and just ensured everything ran smoothly behind the scenes.
I just hope this film brings you comfort if you've gone through this experience, and if you're straight, we just hope you understand.
Thank you for taking the time to learn about our journey in creating Comphet. We poured our hearts into this project, and I hope you enjoy watching our short film as much as we enjoyed making it.
So thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the film.
I hope you guys all enjoy it.
I hope you really enjoyed this film, and thank you for watching.
Thank you.